Shout out to Money Brown, man. Respect Junior. My boy Money Brown, he get a lot of money, that's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV. And keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on out the fight? Well, it's your boy Money back with another one, man. And this one here is on the current WBC heavyweight world champion and Tyson the Gypsy King Fury, the current unified heavyweight world champion and Anthony Joshua, and the current heavyweight world champion in the UFC, Francis Ngannou. Now, we all know, family, that Tyson Fury, right, is in talks. We're supposed to be in talks with Anthony Joshua, and he have gave a strong demeanor, right? Because this fight been look like supposed to begin made for a year now. He said if the fight is not made within the next 3 days, and that's from Sunday, that he's going to walk away from the fight. Y'all listen to this.
It's Sunday, so it's not really a working day. Sunday in England's not a working day. So we have to go to Monday, Tuesday by the latest. So if I don't know anything by Tuesday, I'm just going to move on. Because it's been a long time in the making. Well, it was June when I did that video, when I said, we've agreed terms to fight Joshua, like we both agreed to fight each other, but I've just got to fight Wilder first. That was a year ago, nearly a year ago. So yeah, it's been a long time, but so now we've finally got the offers are on the table, and we'll go through them and take the best one.
Now, as y'all see, he say, he giving it till Tuesday, which was yesterday, the 13th. And if nothing comes by or transpire, that he's going to walk away from this man right here, Anthony Joshua, to fight for the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. One face, one name, like Deontay Wilder would say, right? But now nothing still has it coming up. Nothing still has coming up for him to face this guy, Anthony Joshua, right now. Joshua team continue to say they're searching for a venue and a date, but, it's nothing. Nothing has come. And then now Fury, we seen him get on there and exchange words with this killer right here, Mr. Francis Ngannou, just beat Stipe to become, the heavyweight champion over in the UFC. And could this be his next play? Could Tyson Fury be looking at my guy Francis right here and trying to make something happen with Francis in another big-time boxing plus UFC crossover fight? Because this will be one big-ass fight if Francis and fucking Fury was to face each other and both of them being heavyweight world champions. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm quite sure Francis will not back down from something like this, knowing it can be upwards to $100 million. You feel me? Knowing it could be upwards to somewhat of $100 million. We all know how it goes with the champions in boxing and the champions over in UFC if you got the right names. And Tyson Fury coming off of what he did and Francis coming off what he did, you can sell that shit. You can sell it. No matter how we look at Tyson Fury, you can sell it because of the nature of the beast. You feel what I'm saying? But Tyson Fury has came out and said if these boys don't come up with a date and a venue by April the 13th, Tuesday, yesterday, right, then he's going to walk away from the fight. Now, this is the thing, family. We seen Frank Warren come out and say that the fight may not happen until September. August or September. That's the fucking fall time. That's the fall time. You feel me? The man already been out the ring for a whole year plus. Now you want this man to wait all the way to August and September? You did? I don't think Tyson Fury is going to do it. I don't think he's going to do it. On top of dealing with Deontay Wilder and mediation, don't know how that's going. You feel me? He already said, well, he can't speak on if it's over with or not because, he's not there. So he's paying his lawyers to show up and do their job. And he's saying he's very, very, confident that, they will handle their business and the fight will get done between him and Joshua. But Eddie Hearn can't come up with a venue or a date. Can't come up with a venue or a date. So while you spending millions of dollars to win a court case, right, you losing money. The big fight with Joshua don't look like it's coming to fruition. You understand what I'm saying? And now you need to recoup the money that you paid to get Deontay Wilder out the way. And now you want to go fight, not fighting, but a possibility of looking at Francis Ngannou and making that fight happen, which that's gonna take, a whole lot of fucking negotiating and things to put together for that to happen. But nonetheless, bro, will Tyson Fury be a man of his word and walk away from the Anthony Joshua fight? Will he? Now, as y'all can see, this is the same situation when Deontay Wilder was trying to fight Anthony Joshua, and Eddie Hearn and Barry Hearn couldn't come up with a venue or a date. They just want you to put your fucking name to a piece of paper and try to have you under, under the fucking contract and have you by the balls saying, well, you signed a contract and you can't fight until we, come up with a date and a venue, all this. So, no, you're not going to let Joshua get fights in and just have me sitting on the back burner. Because that's how it's kind of looking. Anthony Joshua got to fight in, with Pulev. Tyson Fury ain't fought since Wilder. And don't know if he's going to fight if it's not Deontay Wilder. Who knows what's going on in their court case? We don't know. We don't know at all. But, Fury sending shots at Francis look like he's looking for another big play. Another big play to get another big pay. You feel me? And like I say, it can sell. It can sell if you promote it the right way. Everything's about promotion. Everything's about promotion. You feel me? And don't let nobody tell you different. If you can get something and you can promote that bitch and you can promote it to the people and make them feel like it's something good or something, that we will be interested in, that you can sell that shit, man, kudos to you. And it will sell. It will sell. So now, like Fury said, it's been almost a year that he's mentioned, hey, Dan Kinahan, my boy. Dan has just made the biggest fight in British boxing history. The Gypsy King versus AJ for undisputed. It's going to be a hell of a fight. It's going to be history. And we ain't seeing nothing to push it forward. We ain't seeing nothing that shows progression with this fight. All we seeing is frustration out of Fury. One time he said he was drinking and he sent his coaches home, and he gave up. He needed to continue to fight, Other time he said he needed to fight in December. Then he said he needed to fight, maybe, January or February? But Wilder put a halt to that shit because of mediation. Now he's back training. Anthony Joshua's training. But are they each other opponent? Or are they going to share the ring with each other? That's going to be the question. What's going to happen with Eddie Hearn saying one thing and Bob Arum and Frank Warren saying another? Even Tyson Fury and his team is saying another. By Eddie saying everything is going so smooth, he got $1 trillion investors that's, putting up the money for the fight, right? Oh, the fight can happen in the UK. It can happen over in Dubai. The fight can happen in the US of A. You got all these people, all these magical, mythical people, that's putting up the money for the fight for it to happen, but it's hard to make the fight. What's so hard about picking a motherfucker who got the biggest offer, right? Finding a venue, because when you look at Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, if this is supposed to be the biggest fight in boxing history and British history, right? No date should trump their date. Whatever date y'all set, it should be stamped, sealed, and delivered, because nobody want to fight on that day because they gonna overdo everybody. You know what I mean? If this the biggest fight like that, y'all control the power. Y'all pick the date. Whether if it's a date somebody was fighting on or not. Just say if it was a date that somebody was fighting on and you put AJ and Tyson Fury on that date, guess what? They gonna move their date because they know they can't compete. We can't compete with no damn Fury and AJ. You know what I mean? Why should we stay on this date? Let's move it. Even though it's fucked up because we had the date first. If this is the biggest fight that we ever seen and the biggest fight of British boxing history. You feel what I'm saying? The thing is, I look like they don't look how I feel. They don't have shit worked out, bro. I don't think Eddie Hearn, I ain't gonna say he don't, because what happened behind the scenes, we don't know, but I don't know how long he have those business partners on deck for the fight to happen. How long do they stick around and say, you know what, I can wait an extra month or two to make this happen. We done waited almost a year. Or do they say, you know what, we done fooled around with this fight long enough. We'll go invest this in something else. Once you got things straight and put together, Eddie, give us a call. But right now, we moving on and we taking our money and we're going to put it into something else. Billionaires and trillionaires, they like to invest and see a profit. They're not just going to sit around all day and hope and wish. They make shit happen. And if Eddie Eddie really had, the go on this fight, he would have made this bitch been happen. It would have been happen. You feel me? But we all know Wilder have a big part of why it's not happening. I think Wilder got the Fury case in a chokehold, in my opinion. Don't quote me on it. It's just what I feel, my gut instinct. And that they ain't made a move yet because of Deontay Wilder. Because if it wasn't for Deontay Wilder, I think a date and the venue would have been set, signed, and delivered. But Eddie can't really pull the trigger because he don't really know if Fury's going to win out in that case or not, to where he can really make the fight with Anthony Joshua. How long? Come on, man. Eddie Hearn ain't got to take this long to make no fight happen over in the fucking, over in the Arab country, over in Dubai or the Middle East, some goddamn where he don't have to wait a fucking year to do that at all, you know? So it just shows me that something's not going right. Tyson Fury said by Tuesday, April the 13th. Now, guess what? It's Wednesday, April the 14th. We still haven't heard no venue. We still haven't heard no date. And I don't think they reached behind the scenes and told Tyson Fury a goddamn thing. Because Tyson Fury can't keep his mouth shut. And he will want to back up his words of, you know, me walking away on April the 13th, Tuesday, April the 13th, 2001. But you're still sitting. So, will Tyson Fury be a man of his word, family? Step away from the Anthony Joshua fight. Look at my guy Francis Ngannou. Try to make that happen. Or we go look for another fighter to try to stay active if he's able to fight. If he's able to fight because of the Deontay Wilder, you know, court case and what's going on with that situation. You know what I mean? You got to read between the lines, man. He can't pronounce if if he's up ahead in the courtroom or not, but he got faith in his lawyers to make the shit go away. So he's not showing up to mediation. His lawyers are showing up, and they probably telling him, okay, we doing good. But who knows? Who knows, fam? Who knows? So let me know, fam. Do y'all believe Tyson Fury on walking away? Or do y'all think he gonna try to sit around and wait it out and make the Anthony Joshua fight happen? Or do he, you know, pursue a boxing versus UFC mega event with Francis Ngannou? How does it play out for Tyson Fury, man? Do we got options? Is he stuck between the rock and the hard plate? Or is the fight going to happen with him and Anthony Joshua? Y'all let me know, man. Until then, it's your boy Money. This the NSBC. Moving everybody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the video. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, fam.